Alright, so when I was a kid, I always wanted a drone, but I was always broke, so I couldn't have one. But I would always think of other ways I could replicate the drone footage with my phone. I just had a phone and I was like, oh, I could do this or this or this and see if I could replicate the footage. But I never did them until today. So I'm gonna try and fake my drone footage with just my phone, but I'm gonna be putting all of my fake drone footage up against a real live drone. We're talking no joke right here. This is called the Potensic Atom, and this thing is no joke, like I said. We're talking 32 minutes of flight time, 4K HD camera mounted on a 3-axis gimbal. Not to mention, this thing's meant to be in the air filming. Yep, so the odds really don't seem like they're in my favor right now. I'm gonna record 5 different types of drone shots with both my phone and its epic contraptions and also the Potensic Atom. Then we will have an insane critic, my fiance, choose which shots are better. And she's not gonna know which is which. She just has to pick which is better. So in this video, I put my phone in quite a bit of danger, as you will see. No. But the reason I wasn't scared to do that at all is because of today's sponsor, Simply Carbon Fiber. They make all sorts of carbon fiber goods. And these things are by far my favorite looking cases. I especially like the slim carbon fiber one. That is the one I use as my daily driver case. As you'll see in the video, my phone does take a few hits, but thanks to the case, that thing was safe and sound. One of the aspects of the case that I love most is the back. The back has the grippy texture, makes it so my phone will grip super well onto my MagSafe accessories. Not to mention, it does have MagSafe integrated into the case. So like I have this phone mount in my car, and thanks to the case, it stays super duper secure, where like if I were to not have the case, it's kind of slippery and sometimes it will pop off, but because of the grip on the case, it stays super secure even through all the bumps when I'm driving. The case is super sleek as well and clean looking. Honestly, these cases are kind of hard to beat. Anyways, I'll get back to the video and you can see just what my phone goes through with the cases on. Be sure to use the code CA10 for 10% off your order. So the first thing we did is we went to a nice scenic area to get all the shots, and we started with our Potensic Atom, obviously because it's a little bit easier to use, not gonna lie. And this thing worked like a dream. We got all the shots like it was nothing. All the amazing quality, and frankly, I have no complaints. Like, I'm literally switching for my DJI Mavic because this is just way better. I love how small and compact it is, and it's just all around just a better drone. Then it came time to replicate the shots with my iPhone. So for the first shot, it was just a low and fast trail shot. Luckily for me, this didn't require any fancy equipment or any craziness. I could do it all with my iPhone with the Apple action mode just running. So this is the result we got compared to the Potensic Atom. And honestly, not bad on that one. As for the rest of the shots, they pretty much require something to be in the air. So for the second method, we tried with just balloons. I asked ChatGPT how many balloons it would take to hold my phone. The dude said 16, so I was like, all right, okay, that's pretty chill. I go and get 20 just in case, and I was like, this should work fine. Well, chat was capping hard because it did not work at all.
Idea is not exactly working. Not even the phone stand can get.
I took it out of the holder, that didn't work either. Tried taking it, just doing the phone, that almost broke the phone.
And the balloons got away.
And none of it really worked, so that was a bummer.
I was wrong.
And by that point, the balloon shop was closed, and so I'd have to save doing more balloons for another day. The next method that I tried was using a kite. Now, I've never used a kite before. Honestly, I have never used one as a kid. I don't know why. That day, I happened to try it, and there wasn't a single bit of wind, which was just my luck. So that was kind of a bummer, but I brought it up to the canyon either way to see if it would work, and well, see for yourself.
It's so dang heavy.
I've lost the magnet,
But I have another idea. Taped onto our phone right here.
it's working, it's not breaking off. No. Yeah, so if you couldn't decipher that at all, just know that it did not work at all. The next idea was to do it with a pole, or in this case, my tripod. So I put my phone in action mode and ran like a psycho up and down this mountain. Yeah, I was sweating hard in the middle of a snow mountain. Kind of doesn't really make sense, but yeah. But actually on this one, you did get pretty decent results. Here are some of them, and some of them just might make the final cut. And I guess now this is the part of why you clicked on the video. I knew that 20 balloons didn't cut it for me. So I pre-ordered 60 balloons praying that it would work. The person received my order and was like, what?
Hi, getting 60 balloons. We can get that ready for you by tomorrow.
Okay.
Then I got the gang to help me carry all the balloons up the canyon, and we finally got there, loaded all the balloons onto the phone stand, but it barely left the ground, even with 60 balloons. So I decided we could take the case off to lighten the load. And even that, it was decent, but not quite good enough. And that is when Catherine came up with the best idea. She said we could use her smaller iPhone 14, and this made all the difference. And the dream was complete. Epic montage. The triumphant watch. All right, now we've acquired quite a bit of footage. I need to sort through all of it to see which of it I can compare to the ultimate Potensic Atom. And to my surprise, we did get a lot of good shots, but there were a few that we needed to make up in some software tools. So the first software tool I tried to use was called Google Earth Studio. First of all, I had to request access to it, which is kind of interesting, but they gave me access immediately, so that was good. I had seen this tool being used by another creator, shout out to him, and well, it really did not turn out the way I wanted it to. Like, if you just look at this footage, like, first of all, it was not snowy, and the quality is kind of cheeks, to be honest. At this point, I would have picked the balloons any day of the week over this junk. So then I moved on to an AI image generator called image.art. And well, they said they could like turn photos into like drone footage. So I was like, all right, I'll give it a try. But those also sucked too. Like the footage like looked so bad. But then when I give it a fresh prompt, it looked quite a bit better. So I should be able to use the fresh prompt, so that should be a lot better in my actual montage. So I would recommend that one. The Google Earth Studio still's got some work to do. Image.art worked pretty good. I'll link it in my description if you want to check it out. All right, now that I have both montages made, let's bring them to the judge. Hey. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm gonna watch them again.
Okay, the first shot we're looking at is the close to the ground shot, fast shot.
Yes.
Which one was better in your opinion?
I liked A better. It was less shaky than B was. I feel like that one was probably the most similar.
All right, number 2 is we have this like top-down shot over like a road.
They were both pretty good, honestly. I feel like the quality of the camera made me choose A. B seemed a little bit out of focus.
For the third one, it's like a horizontal side-going landscape shot.
Okay, so I picked A on this one. The positioning of the camera and the quality was a lot better than B.
This one was just kind of like a valley shot.
Yeah, and I also picked A on this one.
Okay, and then the last one is we have a panning up shot.
Okay, so both of these were good, honestly. I chose B on this one. And I think I liked what it was filming better than just the panning up.
Well, it seems that I am no match for the Potensic Atom drone. Not gonna lie, this thing is absolutely a beast. The quality that comes out of this camera is absolutely incredible. So I'll give it to him. He beat me 4-1. This drone. What matters most is that we had fun doing it. If you want to check out the link to the Potensic Atom, the link will be in the description, as well as the Simply Carbon fiber cases and also the software that I use to make some of the drone shots. But yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.